Yo, 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 what's the word? What's the word? What's the word? How y'all living today? Yeah. Y'all know what it is. This is another episode of the Fathers from the Hood podcast. How y'all living today? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey.
Hey, now, say now.
Hey, yeah. Hey, yo, this is another episode of the Fathers from the Hood podcast. How y'all living? Y'all know this is Dan Blac. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple people in here. Holla.
Just Banz.
Yes, sir.
Swing, Mr. LMC, Mr. L Cortez, let's go.
El Cortez, holla at him, man. How
Yes,
y'all
sir.
feeling? Hey, man, shout out to the Patreon, man. Shout out to my partner Power Tripping, donating to the Patreon. You know what
Appreciate
I'm saying?
you.
Everything. We at the Monster Mix Studio. Hey, we got a whole lot of stuff coming in store this year. Happy New Year, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and also, go to the radio.
Yes,
Promo
sir.
the radio. Shout out to the radio. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Fathers from the Hood Radio.
Yes,
And yeah, it's a growing platform. We all around the globe. So yeah, y'all gonna see
Hello.
that. Yes, seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously. So let us know if y'all need some promo on there or anything. You know what I'm saying? Let us know. But we got a couple countries. We in South America, North America. We in Canada. We in those
Italy.
continents. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Italy. Shout out to
Right,
Italy.
yeah.
We got Istanbul. We got
South Korea.
South Africa, South Korea.
Yeah, right.
It's Philippines. So man, we'll show y'all.
All
bro. It's a
over
lot
the
of-
world. We going global. You
Hey,
know what I'm
it's
saying?
crazy, it's
Fathers
crazy.
worldwide. Good fathers. You feel me?
Swing.
For real, it's crazy, man. So shout out to everybody that support. We do appreciate y'all. We love y'all, man. Yes, it's been a great one. This is a new year. It's just been like Happy New Year, all that stuff like last night. You know what I'm saying? This is another one. So
Yeah.
this is the Happy New Year episode. So we going in another direction. So we appreciate y'all, and we appreciate y'all for tuning in. So look, check it out. So we got the world news coming in for some of the people that's following on the Patreon, and not the Patreon, but the radio station. So just real quick, so it's some world news that's going on. I guess the end of the pandemic looks like it might be close in Wuhan. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's still restrictions on that country. You know what I'm saying? That's where the COVID thing began. So it's still a lot of restrictions over here. If you want to hear all more of this, go to the radio station to hear more of the radio news. But it also says a UFO kind of was forced or panicked, and they thought that's what it was in South Korea, but it was the military. They didn't want to tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? And everybody thought it was a UFO. Also in Italy, the prison suicide spiked. Everybody been kind of scared because of the pandemic, and they've been stressful. So 84 people died this year, last year.
Committed suicide?
Yeah, alone.
Damn.
And, after the pandemic, all the measurements and all the strict regulations. So also sadly in the Philippines, you know what I'm saying, we got a couple people in the Philippines, and we know a lot of people that are that are of that descent. So we got some floods that was out there, landslides. It killed 44 people after Christmas Day.
So sad.
Some rains, yeah, it was real sad, and a lot of people killed, and they had 50,000 people who were displaced from their homes. You know what I'm saying? That was very sad. And,
Prayers for the Philippines.
prayers for them, man. Also, we had another landslide that's somewhere else, right, El?
Oh, yeah, in the Congo. Yeah, that landslide, man. So in the Democratic Republic, not the Federal Republic, but the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
Yes.
There was a landslide that killed at least 8 people. And, landslides are relatively common in the area. So, man, please be safe out there.
Please be safe. And then also, we have people that followed up from Nigeria. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Believe it or not, they follow, and they was looking at us. And I know we had some people that invested. But the Nigerian Naira has failed. I guess the dollar is 446.53 compared to the United States dollar. I guess a lot of people are spending and want to shop till you drop. And because of that, the currency is in high need. So I guess that is affected the currency, believe it or not, man. So that's crazy, man. Yeah, man. So that's world news. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. We're just doing that for the people that's shouting out, and that's for the radio station. So yeah, man. How you been though? How you been, Banz? It's been a minute, man.
I
It's
know,
been a
bro.
minute.
Yes, sir.
appreciate it, my
West
boys.
Side OJ.
How
You
you
feel
been,
me?
man?
Happy
What's
New
happening?
Year.
Just on the grind, trying to finish the album, which I just did. It'll be up probably in the next couple days. You
What's
know
the
what I'm
name
saying?
of it?
It's called Highly Flavored.
Highly Flavored,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? We kicking out a bunch of flavor. You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of shit going on, bunch of good shit. But yeah, man, I got a little sneak peek for y'all. If y'all go check out, go follow me on my page. I put the house on me.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Yeah, man. But we got some good shit, man. What's up? How y'all been living, man?
We good, man. Just pushing this. We got a lot of new stuff coming this year.
Yeah.
Nonprofit, we're getting this together, and we're doing a lot, man. And the radio is really taking off. So we've been
Yeah.
partnering with a lot of people. Actually, we have some partners on 88.1 in Las Vegas. She's a business partner. She'll be giving out a lot of insight Wednesdays. We'll put the flyer up and let y'all know who it is and what's
Yes,
going on.
sir.
But
Hello.
that's what's up, man.
That's
what's
good,
up, man?
man. I see y'all.
You're looking like something. I see you.
I
You
got
got
$1
million bucks.
You over there. I see.
I had to put that shit on a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
yeah, man, I've been good, bro. Everybody good, you know what I'm saying? My kids good, everybody good,
That's what's
man.
up.
So I hope everybody's doing well, like, you know what I'm saying? And trying to get to the bag.
Of course. Of
Man,
course.
switching lanes and all that, huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah, everything is good, man. Just working hard and, you know, trying to put it together.
Put it together. I hear you, man. Speaking of put it together, man, that's what we've been doing. So
Right,
yeah, man. How
right.
y'all feeling, man? Have y'all been keeping update with everything going on in the news and all that good stuff?
Yeah, a little bit here and there, you know what I'm saying? So much going on in between, you know, world news. You got Tory Lanez, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, Tory Lanez, what they talking about? Let's see. Oh, Tory Lanez? Oh, yeah, man, the R&B, yeah.
You know, R. Kelly, Tory Lanez, and Young Thug, my bad, but they do an album or something. My bad, man. Free them all. Free them all.
Get
So
that
A lot
phone
of talent.
floating.
That's a lot of talent right there, to be honest. It's
Right.
a damn shame that all this is going on, man. I don't know what's going on in the world, but it just feel like we under attack right now, and we got to be smarter. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
We got to move a little bit better than the ways we was moving and the ways we was taught by people before us.
Right.
Definitely got to move smarter. My bad, go ahead.
I was going to say reconstruct our subconscious. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Yeah, definitely got to rethink the way we think. You know what I'm saying? Redo
Right.
it. Tory Lanez, speaking of Tory Lanez, I know what you're talking about. We're going to get straight into it then, I guess. You know what I'm saying? The infamous call. That's what I'm going to talk about. I guess recently, I guess the Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion saga. This is on Hot New Hip Hop. We were just quoting that, but it says on Friday, December 23rd, last Friday, or recently, the Friday before last. I guess Tory was found guilty on all 3 charges in this highly publicized case. Thus, in the coming weeks, he'll be sentenced in the following charges: assault with a semi-automatic weapon, semi-automatic firearm. I guess carrying a loaded, unregistered firearm in the vehicle, and then discharging that thing. You know what I'm saying? Letting that thing rain. But, you know what I'm saying? I guess unwavering fans been on the side. But according to the you know what I'm saying, crime reporter, you know what I'm saying, Tory Lanez, the verdict, he's guilty, man. They've been trying to, man, it's not looking good, man.
Listen, man, I don't know what happened. I don't know if he did or if he didn't. They said they didn't find no gun residue on his body. You know what I'm saying? That I did see that much of the news, so I don't know. Even though he was found guilty, I just hate to see everybody in that situation. 2 big stars, Megan Thee Stallion, and then Tory Lanez. It's just bad publicity. Everything was bad about it. It's unfortunate, you know what I mean, that happened. But I wish that brother the best.
It was unfortunate, my G. You know what I'm saying? But let me say, man, he shouldn't have been over there, man. So what it says is, I guess I don't know if y'all looking into it, but they said he was with a couple girls that was messing with each other, and they got crazy and all this and that. But let me tell y'all, wait a minute, talk to me.
Hello.
And this is the Father News Network. No, I'm just kidding. Look, let me tell you something. This is what we've heard. It's like some of the audio from him on the phone, you know, with the alleged, you know, friend. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what we got. We can play some of it.
She had a tape of him?
Yeah, they recorded.
You're listening to Street TV.
I think it was just too drunk, bro. You know what I'm saying? When I got to the house, shorty like off top, he gave me like 5 shots like off the door, like you feel me? So I was out of there, like wasn't in there with like you feel me? So we was taking shots past that time. I wasn't even there with like bro. I don't even remember what we was even arguing about, bro. Like.
Yeah, no, I didn't even, I was already fucked up by the time you got there, so I don't know how much.
It's like, you know, but.
So, you know what I'm saying, just for context. Just for context, that was, for context, that was the girl, Kelsey
Harris, I think.
Kelsey Harris, you know what I'm saying? So, I guess he called her, and she recorded a phone call. I don't know what he thought she was going to do.
You get a chance, but just figure out what you got to do to
like
bail me out.
2-some minutes, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I'm sorry again, bro.
Well, I think honestly, I think we're gonna try to, because obviously, like the longer you're in there, the more hot it's gonna get. Because you know it's already on. Like there's no names released yet.
So that's an old phone call. I'm not gonna go in depth.
That's
I don't like playing.
That's
when
it first happened.
Something along those lines, bro. And I guess he called her to apologize or something for what happened, and she recorded it. And let it go, let it go, let it go.
She could have, but you know, them phone calls are recorded already.
Yeah, definitely. They always record. Maybe, you're right. They were
recorded. But still, like, damn, that shit just don't.
So now he was, convicted.
Yeah.
I guess he had to spend that recent Christmas, the last New Year, last couple of days, last week that we all, he had to spend that in that place. You know what I'm saying? And his father and his mama was real vocal out there. His dad, this is the travesty. What's happening to my son? And I'm not laughing at him, but I'm just saying that's what he was saying. So, how you feel about that, El? You know what I'm saying? He's out there with that son.
You talking about his daddy being out there?
Yeah, in particular.
It's honestly, man, he just trying to be there for his child. You know what I'm saying? He trying to help the best way he can. He feel helpless in this situation. That's why, he exerted that energy and that type of aggression. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. It's hard.
Yeah, I would do the same thing. You feel me? Like I'm not gonna lie, I'll be out there shouting in Hebrew and tongues and all that shit. You know what I mean? That's how I feel.
Yeah, I feel you. If that did happen, but it's crazy, man, to think that was, what was going on. You know what I'm saying? I think he was in, just messing with them females a little bit too much.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? And I don't know. Yeah, do get you caught up. They said you can't be out there. You know what I'm saying? Too. Hey, look, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and the dude about this tall. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, the nigga got, but that's how it be.
It be the R&B, I'm trying to tell you.
I
got these singer niggas right here, bro. They can use that shit like magic. You feel me?
Hey,
Niggas get to hit certain notes and shit. Bitches get the,
hey,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
don't use my powers for evil. I don't do that. I don't do that. That nigga said Tory Lanez, he do.
Man, he just, I think when you in a position of power, when you in a higher up position, you get used to having your way. You know what I'm saying?
That's
and then sometimes them niggas just go too far, bro. That's
I think that's what it really is. Even though, and no matter what line, like you said, position of power. You know what I'm saying? So it's always good to keep yourself humble, keep yourself in a good place.
Stay grounded.
You can go off the deep end, whether you're
a
pig or a cop. Some of y'all might call them cops. I call them pigs. Whether you a politician, you know what I'm saying? Whether you're a rapper, slapper, trapper, whether you looking dapper or you like to slap her.
They gonna fucking on anything, just like fuck it. I can get any bitch I want. I can get her. You feel me?
Yeah, that what's that called? When you get too arrogant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You tend to slip up, you know what I'm saying, from time to time. You might get a little too big, you know what I mean? And speaking of which though, that Thugger situation is not looking good for Thugger right now.
Oh, you say Thugger got too big? Yeah, man, it said that 8 members or more took pleas already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they all, it's just cascading, man, and it's kind of looking bad for him. I guess one of the robbers or somebody who was known to be, quote unquote, one of the people that was doing some of the dirt, I guess folded too, told on them and all. So now it's really looking bad for your boy Thugger, man. How you talking, Els? How you feel?
Honestly, man, it's just one of those where I know I'm a repeating record though, but that disenfranchisement, demoralization. Yeah, I mean,
that nigga put the big words out, huh?
Man,
for real.
It's just, you know what I'm saying? Like the examples that was set for us beforehand, you know what I mean? We was tarnished to begin with. You know what I mean? And just to see Thugger go down the way he's going down, it's heart wrenching.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Because I like his music personally, you know what I'm saying? I've been fucking with him since he been on Gucci old mixtapes. That's how I found out about him, Gucci Man, you feel me?
Right.
But it's just sad, all these young black males successful is fighting for their life now, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
Especially I seen the prosecutor or the DA, somebody like that. Like I don't know. I might be wrong. I might be the chief of police or something. But it was a black woman.
Yeah,
and she was she was using his lyrics from songs from years ago, and she had a quote that she used, and she was
Tick
like,
is the robber or something. Rob the girl or something.
It's just crazy because. You an artist. You can write whatever the fuck you want. It don't gotta necessarily mean it's something you did. It could be something you heard from a friend. Like Tupac made that the best example. Like he wasn't even that type of dude, but he used to be in the hood and around it, so he would absorb it and tell these stories like so many other artists do. So how can you sit up there and stick me with some shit I said in a verse from 3 years ago?
If it was right, then nigga dead. What you mean? So that's why you gotta be smart and say nigga,
fucked up tongue.
You know what I'm saying? Because look, at the same time, look, nigga, I'm a singer, nigga, I rap and sing, and you do the same. Certain shit we just don't put in there.
Nah, I feel it.
You know what I'm saying? So what the nigga, you dry whatever it is, you saying this person did this. Now in certain songs I say certain homies did shit for me. The niggas dead. Certain niggas is dead. Right. So I'm, and it's not saying what I'm saying, but it's what we're growing up from. Like
Right.
you got to make sure that when you say certain shit,
Right.
you protect everybody.
You're not
So
incriminating.
but we got to protect the artist, bro. It's supposed to be a free creative space. I'm not saying go on the motherfucking song and say I didn't massacre 50, 40
that's what
niggas.
the nigga said.
No.
He said Tick robbed the girl. They're
Right.
using that against him.
I
Right,
I seen
exactly.
a different one. I didn't see
Or
that
something
one.
like that.
Yeah, I seen that.
I seen
That was
another one.
during the case
I
with
seen
Tick,
another
yeah.
one where she said it was the song he had with Juice WRLD, and he was like, I shot at his mommy house. Now he no longer
yeah.
fucking with me.
That's for
So
Wyatt Felucci.
Yeah, so she was like,
Look at
that's
his
what she
nigga. Fact
said.
check.
But it's
Yeah.
crazy how they just, the
If there are
alphabet
real
boys going through
incidents,
all that shit.
if there are real incidents that stem from something, you know what I'm saying? Now, we all know that there's a statute. There's a time frame that they can use it. And if you don't know, now you know. But anyway, do your own research, nigga. But when you're really in the streets, you know this shit. These niggas is the same niggas that y'all talking about was wearing dresses at the beginning of their career, doing far-fetched shit. I don't forget that shit. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, okay, now I don't wish death upon nobody. I don't wish to be in prison for nobody. But I'm saying you got to be a little bit more smart with what we're doing.
Of course.
Now, if these are real stuff and you know you're doing something, like you said, you're getting too powerful, then you think you can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be a little bit more smart, a little bit more strategic when you're out there doing stuff. You got to cover all these bases, man. When you walk, cover that track up a little bit, wipe that so they don't see it's your footprint. You know what I'm saying? A little bit.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel.
This shit just getting crazy though. I never thought it was gonna ever come to no shit like this. Like I've been rapping for a long time, and like now the fact that they can use your lyrics in court, that's just seem a little crazy to me. You feel me? Like,
Well,
does.
that's
nigga,
just
what
for
about
that
Marilyn
state,
Manson and all them other crazy motherfuckers?
I was
that
just
do
gonna
that,
say
like,
that, but
type
like-
of shit, like eating, man, whatever. You
No,
know,
You're
But-
right because he said it's that state, right?
Just for that state, because California just passed a law starting in 2023 that rappers cannot, like, if they're convicted or tried in that court in California, that they cannot use their lyrics against the rappers.
Okay.
So they just passed this law.
But that's Cali. Cali is up. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so niggas
right.
can just talk anyway.
Yeah.
So I guess
Right.
it's to that narrative rap. Like NWA, they can talk a lot about stuff that they heard and say, wait, don't charge me for that because I'm just saying what we heard on the streets. I'm just saying literally what it looks like. Somebody got shot and the shit went crazy. That's don't tell me how it is. But when it comes to that, you can't I guess pick and choose because like you said, what if motherfucking Brother Lynch hung? Or what if Eminem or something saying they're gonna cut a bitch pussy off and put it in something. I don't know.
Right.
My nigga,
I feel you.
I don't want to go there. I'm a fan, I'm a fan of Eminem. Let me
Shout
just
out
state
to
that.
M, right.
You feel me?
Set up and cut somebody's tongue off and put it, clean their ear out with it.
The
and
nigga
put it
say
in
we gonna put his
their
baby mama in the trunk. My nigga, like in the whole trunk, a whole song, a whole skit about.
Right.
You feel me? Like, but it is what it is. That's hip hop, bro. It's art. You know what I'm saying? This is entertainment, man.
That's a good topic.
Don't take
bro.
everything so little. I gotta speak up for the artist. You feel me?
Hey,
I got
that's a
to.
good topic,
I gotta
bro. Do
defend.
you think that they choose when or who that line or that freedom pertains to? I guess it's freedom of speech, but do you think they choose who that pertains to? Because they don't charge. Of course, Marilyn Manson had the stuff going. Of course, Eminem had the stuff going on. But now, when you hear these niggas, it's these dudes saying this, like they did with Eazy-E.
Yeah,
and them.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like they did with them.
So I just feel like they choose who they want to fuck with. You feel me? Like
I agree.
Like in a roundabout way, I guess. I mean, obviously they feel like they got some evidence on Young Thug right now. I don't know too much about it, so I don't want to get into detail and say some shit that I'm incorrect about. But just from what I know, looking at it from afar, that shit fucked up. And I hope Thug get free. You feel me?
Yeah, I hope everything lightens up, man. I hope it does, man.
Yeah,
that's a little bit weird, man, because like I said, they using stuff against us.
Yeah,
music is being used differently, and I know L said something about like the word nigga, for example.
Oh yeah,
NWA made that popularized. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Compton.
Right,
so
right,
when we
right.
said niggas with attitude, prior to that, it wasn't really used that much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna
In that
tiptoe
type of
around.
way,
It
right.
wasn't. We're gonna tiptoe around. But I know you were saying something about what
the origins, huh?
Oh
you
yeah,
were saying something,
so
right?
yeah. So the word nigga, I'm gonna start backwards.
Nigga.
Nigga.
Okay.
In the English dictionary, it is described as an ignorant person. You know what I'm saying? Don't say nothing about black people. Ignorant person. The word negus, Negus. Let's take the S out. Nigga. It actually is Ethiopian. It's Semitic for the word king. You know what I'm saying? Or royalty, to reign. You know what I'm saying? So you know, when the whole Eastern European civilization decided to do what they did in the slave world, trade, whatever.
Like my step-pop said, Europeans. Go ahead.
They what's that called? They seen how we used to talk to each other. You know what I'm saying? Niggas. You know what I'm saying? And so they didn't, you know, they're not us, so they didn't pronounce it the way.
Right, they probably said it how they want to, or they call themselves niggas.
Exactly.
We call them niggas.
Exactly.
What's up, my niggas? Or not that, but
right.
Niggas.
Exactly.
Right?
You know what I mean? So what they did was they changed the meaning of the word.
Right.
Spelt it different. You know what I'm saying? Until today, I'm gonna go back to that disenfranchisement, demoralization. You know what I'm saying?
Favorite words,
man. But it's just where it's sad is, you know, word niga really means royalty.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And to really reconstruct your subconscious to use the word niga and to mean it that way, is where it's at.
Well, we all know because of Kendrick's album, that's where I knew the word from.
Right.
Prior to that, I'll be honest, I didn't know about the differentiation. I didn't know about the NEGU spelling.
Right.
So now that I know that, and thanks for that history lesson. Message. But thanks for that. But when it comes to that, it's like they're using things that are similar to our upbringing to use it against us, and then make us forget that. So if a lot of us knew that that's what the meaning of that was, we surely wouldn't have been using nigga or been sad when they said that. But what it was, they put the ER on it. So
now,
we don't want to say that here, but
right.
they put the ER on it and did certain things. And I don't even know if that's what they did, but them being in the country back there in Carolinas and being spread out, like maybe that's where it came from. But it's interesting to see that because other races sometimes use the word.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I know, you know what I'm saying, I'm from Compton. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple homies. I got a couple homies, maybe like 3. Maybe 4 that I can know that other races that I'm okay with them using that word.
I feel you.
Know what I'm saying? And is that hypocritical of me to say that they're okay to use it, but not everybody else? Yeah. Because those is my partners. They earn the right to use that word. I got a partner. I got a partner named Pot. He for sure. I got a partner named Scroob. He for sure. And I got a couple Samoan homies that I can for sure say that. But nobody use it in a meaning way. This dude, this Blac. They don't say that. They kind of, oh man, you want to smoke?
They mean it in an endearing way.
You know what I'm saying? It's chilling, or just a friendly way. You know what I'm saying? Maybe endearing. Somebody say endearing, I think that's what people say. But this is just to say, I'm calling you this. Man, whatever. You calling me a nigga. But at the end of the day, I think some people say it because it's friendly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So how do you feel about other races saying that word? Do you have a couple people that you say, okay, both of y'all, I'm just saying, I already said, do you have a couple friendly?
I do. And I grew up with them. That's the difference. Like, just like you said, I didn't see them fight. I didn't see them get into it. They grew up around black people. And I got to think about it from their perspective. They want to fit in. They want to be cool. They don't want to be alienated because they're the other race. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they say it to be more comfortable. They want to be looked at. They all into the culture. They listen to rap. They watch sports. You feel me? Like that's what they know. My Mexican homie Steve-O, you feel me? He just grew up around all black people. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how he talk, bro. You feel me? I got another homie like that named Jewels. You feel me? That's just how he talk. But they don't mean they not racist at all. Like ain't racist bone in their body. They'll fight for me and do whatever. You feel me? So it's like they mean that shit in a brotherly term when they express it. You feel me?
When you say that, you say they'll fight. I got a homie named Pot. Nigga, we you know what I'm saying? He got hands. We all fighting everything. He like a bro. But he doesn't say it. He don't say it to be mean or anything. Like if he could tell that you're uncomfortable or somebody, he'd be like, man, look, he be tripping, bro. You know what I'm saying? He don't really, it's not like that. So they have respect. Certain people have respect for the word. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you know that you're okay with certain homies saying it, you're not gonna really be upset. Hey, bro, you the homie. You know what I'm saying? Just like I do. When I say, what's up, dog? What's up, dog? Palabra way. You know what I'm saying? I say,
¿Qué onda, way?
They don't the mota way. You know what I'm saying? So it's certain things that we say and they don't get mad.
Nah, you can't.
So and certain things that we don't get mad. But you know what? We do get mad when somebody say? Or when some person says it, white people.
Yeah, I know.
When white people say it, be like, hey,
but it's, I don't know, man. It's a fine line. I want to let L.
What's your fine line?
Do your thing. I'm not. So where I'm at with it, bro? Caught me off guard a little bit. But where I'm at though, it's just honestly, it don't affect me. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know, I got a gang of homies, you know, that are not black that use the word nigga. You know what I mean? And it was through not a non-derogatory fashion. You know what I mean? But I just graduated to a mental space to where I don't give a fuck what you say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
You took the power up out the word.
exactly.
Like,
you know
so
what I mean?
you don't let it affect you.
Right. You know what I mean? Because if I'm going to be tripping off what somebody say, then
Right.
I must have a weak bone in my body.
I agree.
Well, I guess so. You can say that because look, no. That's
right.
great for you to say that because
Right.
I'll honestly say sometimes when I was, at certain places at work, and if y'all look at this, don't worry about it. But certain times I ain't in the mood for that shit.
Yeah, no, I feel
No,
it.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Certain
understand
times,
that,
nigga,
too.
hey, look, niggas,
Chill
look,
out.
you're not this, nigga, shut up.
Right.
And you're not one of them that I feel comfortable having to explain that to.
And there's nothing wrong with
what I'm
that at
saying?
all. You know
So
what
I
I mean?
got certain homies that, hey, man, you tripping right now, bro.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, any other time I can say, we ain't even right now, nigga, I don't want to hear that, nigga, we gonna fight.
Right.
Oh, you tripping, nigga. Either we gonna fight or
Right.
nigga just hit this blunt and shut up. Or whatever the case may be. I got
Right,
certain
right.
homies like the homie Pot. I wouldn't even trip with him like that. You know what
I
I'm saying? Or the
feel
homie Scroob. These are two dudes that when they watch this, they gonna make a little screenshot of it. They're like,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I wouldn't even trip like that. And they wouldn't either. So
Right.
when it's different people and they can sense that you being uneasy with that word, hey, respect that because I ain't gonna call you certain things.
Right,
I'm not gonna come
exactly.
over here and use certain words that make you uncomfortable. Hey,
Right.
respect that. Don't think it's just another motherfucking Juice WRLD song.
I
Yeah,
think
nah.
Don't say the word.
Yeah. I think like more so when it's somebody you don't know. That's when it
Right.
always strike a nerve. Like, and then this what you gotta think about. Like, just like we got homies that then really grew up in the culture and really just been around it. That's how them random dependent. Like, cause you can tell.
Right. You right.
You could tell when it's really like you could tell when a motherfucker
genuine.
really mean it. Like he
Right.
just saying it naturally and he been saying it versus a motherfucker trying to strike a nerve or trying to get a reaction about
Right,
it.
right.
You can tell the people that don't say it often and just trying to say it, you feel me?
Right.
But if it was up to me, like, I'm like you, El. I feel like we put a lot of power into it, but I also agree with you. Maybe that's the Libra in me, my Libra scale trying to weigh out both
Man,
sides. Like
it could be.
some days I feel like, man, nah, bro. Like
Right,
I
today ain't the
I
day,
can't let
nigga.
this shit slide, especially like, you know what I'm saying? And I done had conversations with people about that type of shit too, bro. Like I'm just a straightforward, honest type of nigga. So if I'm gonna tell you if I don't like something, you feel me?
Okay.
I dig it.
Speaking of, I ain't letting shit slide. I ain't
Hey,
gonna
now.
let that shit slide. Nigga, just go right in front of you, nigga. No, but what I'm saying.
No, you done fucked up.
Hey, but one thing I'm gonna say is, one thing I ain't gonna let slide, and one thing I'm gonna be honest about and question is, man, the top 5 albums of
Okay.
2022. El,
Okay.
you talking about? You sent me a link or something, right? With the
Oh, the Rolling Stones top.
That's who it was?
So they had a top 25 list.
Okay,
So I took the top 5. The 25 is gonna be too long to go through.
but that
You
was
feel
Rolling
me?
Stones, right?
Rolling
Rolling
Stones.
Okay,
Stones.
talk
top
to me, nigga.
5.
Top 5. Talk to us, El.
So,
Highly flavored.
highly flavored. You feel me?
Was
Right
that
there
last
at
year or
the
this
top.
year?
This year on the top, at the top of the top.
Okay,
you
my
feel
bad.
me?
Go ahead.
West
go ahead.
Side Jam. It's all good. So we have Pusha T. It's Almost Dry.
That was fire.
Top number
fuck with
1.
Push.
You know what I'm
That's the
saying?
number- okay.
Number 1. You feel me? Then we got Nas, King Disease
Of course,
3
of course.
at number 2.
That was
Of
cool.
course.
You feel me? Then at number 3, we got J.I.D. The Forever Story.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? At number 4, we got Rock Marciano and Alchemist Elephant Man Bones.
I don't know who that
Sidebar.
is.
Well,
I
Rock
heard
Marciano, he
Alchemist.
from the East Coast.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I actually, when I was, you know what I'm saying, I used to be an inspiring rapper back in the day. I used to call myself
Hey, this
Rock
nigga can rap.
Marciano.
Don't listen to this nigga. He can rap. This nigga
Somebody
can really
inspired,
rap.
nigga.
Righteous.
Whatever.
But and the Alchemist, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I
Rock
heard
Marciano and Alchemist, Elephant Man Bones. And then number 5, you know what I'm saying? Last but not least, though, Vince Staples. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Ramona
Back to the
Park
West
broke
Coast.
my
Nah, I
heart.
know that
Saying,
one. I
Long
know that
Beach.
one. That was one fire, nigga. That
Yeah.
got me a couple drives from the
Yeah.
land
Okay.
to the
Yeah.
strand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He always be talking his shit. For
Yeah, Vince Staples do. But
Shout
I
out
was
to Vince.
surprised, homie. Like one thing I'm gonna be honest about, I thought the Mr. Morale would have made it on there. That Kendrick Lamar's thing.
Shout
Oh,
out to
so
Big Steppers, I thought that would have been on there. He's going on tour, but
That's crazy. It's a lot of people missing. Like, I don't know. Well, that's top 5. I don't know. It's according to Rolling Stones.
Right.
feel
You know
me?
what?
But I like the couple little albums this year. Shit. What album did y'all feel like could possibly be in the top 5 that's not there? Have y'all been tuned into the music industry?
Yeah,
I've been
other than-
tuning in and out. Like, when I'm in creative mode, I really don't listen to a lot of shit because I ain't trying to, have that shit subconsciously rub off into my music like that. So I kind of like back
Me too.
up, but I still, you gotta gotta know what's going on. You feel me? Like you gotta be up to date and in the loop with shit.
What you think, Els?
Which album did y'all like that y'all might have slipped in there with something?
All right, so
honorable mention.
This is where it's at though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of like what's that called? Like I find the artists I like. I fucks with them over the years.
Yeah.
I'm a Jeezy old head, bro. I'm not gonna shit you not.
Come on, Jeezy came with that shit. I heard a few songs on that
Snowfall.
shit too. He did
You know what I'm
his shit.
saying?
I ain't heard that.
I heard a couple songs.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to Jeezy
shout
though.
out
You
to
know what
my
I'm saying?
nigga
Nigga actually
Snow,
ignored
man.
me twice though. You know what I'm saying? The same day,
Yeah.
but it's all good though. Nigga was making his money. I got you.
Nigga, I heard a couple songs on that project and I didn't even keep going. It was trash. I'm sorry.
Hey, I
It's all
we
good.
asked, you
I'm
feel
just
me?
saying.
You
It's all
feel me?
good.
What
You said the Jeezy?
Oh, you
Yeah,
got-
Snowfall.
What else?
No, that was
Oh,
it.
that's the one? Me?
What
Like I
got?
said, I thought the K-Dot was going to
Yeah,
be
the
on there.
K-Dot.
I know,
I
did
feel
Beyonce,
it.
but that's R&B. I mean,
Yeah.
this is hip-hop.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
didn't Drake drop something, or is that R&B?
He did.
Yeah.
So they didn't put that,
How
but I'm
y'all
not
feel
Drake
about-
fan, but
how
he
y'all
has
feel
some
about-
fire.
He has some fire.
He has
on that
fire.
shit.
He did.
Or
He
maybe you
did
know what it
his
is?
thing.
It's the duration. You have to drop it by a certain amount of time for it to be accredited to that
Maybe.
year.
It
Maybe.
could
Yeah.
be.
But I'm not sure if that's what it was. But I thought that K-Dot would have been on there. But a lot of people didn't like that.
I heard that too.
Yeah,
I heard that too.
yeah.
But you know, Kendrick can rap. I feel like he always trying to push the bar to the next level. Like it take the world to catch up on his shit, cause you gotta understand his mindset of what he trying to put out to the world. You feel
Right.
me? But me personally, I ain't gonna lie. I was fucking with Future album tough, bro.
Oh, okay.
Future
Okay,
shit had
okay.
that boy had some cold melodies and just his shit was real smooth. You feel me? So
Okay.
yeah, man.
Future one,
Pluto,
no, I didn't
Pluto
know
was
about
doing
the
it.
Future one. I
I
didn't
s-
hear that
man,
one.
go back
Well, of
and
course
check
we
that
heard
out.
the songs that came up, but I didn't hear the project. No.
You know what? It was kind of quiet for what it was, but that shit he had some shit on there.
That's
bro.
the one
I'm
with
not gonna lie.
Dr. Samuels on there? Kevin Samuels?
Kevin, rest in peace.
I don't know
Rest
if
in
he
peace.
had a skit on there. I just know a few songs on that bitch go hard.
Yeah.
Puffing on Zooty, 712.
Oh, he be,
had
man,
some
he be up
shit.
all night, man. Y'all know this nigga. You hear what he talking about, nigga? He be up.
I pop a Tesla off here with it kick. You feel me? And that shit
Yeah.
was going crazy, bro.
Nah, I
But
ain't
he had
heard
some
that
shit,
one.
man. He had
Yeah.
some shit, fool.
But I thought the Kendrick one would have been on. You know,
Yeah,
not just
yeah.
because I'm biased, I'm from Compton, but I like the visuals. I will say that Kendrick been stepping the visuals up, really inspiring me. You know what I'm saying? Really inspiring everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because them visuals been on a whole nother level. Speaking of visuals, people that got to see everywhere. You know what I'm saying? This person who got to see all his flight plans. And y'all know who it is? Let me get a drum roll. No, I'm just getting a drum roll. He got to see the flight plan. This Nick Cannon.
Mr. Nick
Hey
Cannon.
man, look! I'm telling y'all, look, we gonna follow Nick Cannon progress, man.
Mr.
'Cause I'm a
Raw
father from the
Daddy.
hood. This nigga got, they got another
that's funny
kid,
as fuck.
another
Right.
baby,
Another
another
baby.
baby. That's another one.
Hey, Nick's slogan is raw or not at all. You feel me?
Boy, that nigga, look, on
Hey,
Christmas,
listen.
he got to be Santa Claus fast. I'm going here, there,
Man.
overseas, over here,
Hey,
country,
man, that
country.
boy got that bag. He can do that. But yeah, man, shout out
Right,
to
right.
Nick, man. He
Definitely.
building a big, beautiful family, man. That's what
Man,
the man
definitely.
doing. He got
Legacy.
enough money to do it, and he taking care of his kids. What can you really say?
Right.
You
I
feel
guess it's Lanisha Cole delivered her first, or this another girl. This the girl who, man, there's so many I don't even know. I can't even keep up. But I guess he just had another one over the year. Obviously, 12 children aren't easy to handle, especially around the holidays. Cannon was candid about this whirlwind experience last year, whatever, comparing himself to Santa Claus as he maniacally traveled around to spend enough time with all of his offspring. And I said that, man. I said, how much time can you have
Right.
when you got all these
the
kids, bro?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, boom. Okay, look, we got an hour to open up these gifts. Oh, this is fun. Okay, that's it. Don't even.
I gotta
Hold
go-
on.
I
Can you
gotta
play
go
with
see
it?
a
Can we
city.
play? No, I'm out of here.
You know what? I mean, I don't know what that's like. I don't know what's out of I ain't reached that tax bracket yet, but I feel like Nick got enough money. He could probably have everybody kind of close, low key. Like he might just have to
If he
spend a few
wanted to,
blocks.
right.
He could get her a house right here, a house right here, a house right here.
Yeah,
Let
right.
me spin a block a few times. Let me go see my
That
other
many
3
women,
kids.
you will never be able to spend no block. They're gonna be,
Hey.
man, I want to be here.
Hey,
I
I'm-
want to be there. I want to
Man,
rock right now.
I don't.
He probably got a baby mama manager or something. You know what I mean?
I don't know how he doing it, but shout out to
Right.
Nick, Fathers
Hey.
from the Hood
Hey.
podcast.
Yeah, we
Hey.
salute you.
We
Whatever
salute
you
big
gotta
dog.
do.
12 of them things.
Man.
You feel me?
Hopping them out like Tic Tacs.
Yeah.
Hey,
No,
aren't you
just-
tax exempt now, Nick? Come on now.
Hey, but look, you don't hear no bad news. You ain't hearing about him on child support or behind on taxes and none of that. You don't hear none of that shit. All you hear about is him having babies and saying he want to take care of them. So
you know why?
He doing that?
Because Wild 'N Out is on national TV every single night. No,
Hello.
not
Hey,
national,
now.
but it's on cable every night.
Right.
That's why.
Right,
and he got
right.
other businesses, but no.
Yeah, shout out to the innovators, man.
He was just
That
recently.
part.
A lot of people been talking about it, man, and we're not talking about you, Nick. We love y'all here.
Definitely
we
love you,
joking,
Nick.
all
Definitely,
good jokes,
definitely.
but
Yes, sir.
let's say that to say that he did. Create a lot of frenzy, create a lot of, talk about that because he's got all these kids. I guess Akon went to defend him.
Yes.
And I guess the female that I saw on some overseas podcast, she kind of had my perspective. Like you got all these kids, bro, and on this one day, literally, how much time can you have
Right.
to do that with them? So, yeah, of course you got a private jet. Of course you got this, but you sleeping on the way to the jet. I mean, not on the jet, on the way to the next flight, on the way here.
Right.
So,
And he got to work still, so.
maybe not on Christmas, but you got to work the day after, the day before. Like, you got a very busy schedule. So,
Right.
it's a lot, So, we're praying for your energy. We're praying for your health. You know what I'm saying? Your
All of
family,
that.
your
Yes, sir.
understanding, your
That's
wealth,
what I heard.
everything,
I heard that aspect of it. Like, he battling something right now. He got a
Lupus or
sickness. So
something,
that was a part of him trying to have multiple kids. That's as far as, I don't know what exactly is wrong with him, but I heard something like that.
He's
Like,
trying to leave a
ill,
legacy.
and he wanted to have a lot of kids just in case. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Nick, and hope
definitely.
wish you health, brother.
Yes,
we
sir.
touched on that. So yeah, we do want to make sure that we send those condolences out to him. Not condolences. I'm sorry. I said condolences. I said
message.
send those messages. Good heart.
Yeah.
Good spirits. Good
Yeah.
all that because it's a lot of energy, a lot of wealth, a lot of money, a lot of time. All that got to be used in order to just take care of all that,
Yeah,
man. So
man, shit crazy. Life is crazy. One day you here, then you never know. You feel me?
one day you're here, baby.
Hey, now.
And then you go. Y'all know that song?
No.
Nah.
Oh, you don't know that
It's
song?
little Barry Manilow. Look
No,
at
that
that.
ain't very bad.
I
Nigga,
know,
that's
I know.
UGK, nigga, that's Pimp C.
My bad.
That's Pimp C, nigga. I'm finna turn.
Pimp.
Hey, man, look. These niggas don't know that song. One day you're here,
I have all my Houston
baby.
niggas mad at me. My Texas
There
niggas
you
don't think that I fuck with Pimp.
Yeah,
Come
shout
on,
out
man.
to
That's my
H-Town.
shit.
Fun,
Send
you
that
feel
to
me?
them. Send that clip to the
Yeah.
text. That we got
Somebody,
love
yeah,
for. You know what
yeah.
I'm
I'm
saying?
like,
That's
oh,
fun.
nigga,
Yeah,
you didn't know.
They gonna say, hey, man, you know Banz?
No, you done fucked up.
Hey, but yeah, man. With that being said, you know what I'm saying? We do want to make sure we keep sending out love to Nick Cannon, man.
Man,
because
definitely.
That's what you got to do. It's another topic, and real quick, it was this is a little older one, but it's a clip that's been going viral.
Okay. As of lately.
And then it's also been going around in Nevada, man. We in Nevada right now, but in the holiday season, a lot of people get crazy and broke and do a lot of things, and they get to running in homes. You know what I'm saying? They get to busting on Friday after next. You know what I'm saying? And going in somebody's house trying to take their presents.
Dressed up as Santa Claus.
I don't know who they dressed up as. I guess it happened last month a couple times in Nevada. You know what I'm saying? I guess a couple times reported on the news. And then I guess one was a lady or a man ran up in a lady's house or a family's house, went in the daughter's room and got naked.
Yeah.
And was about to do something, but the daddy came and dogged his ass out 6 times.
Out here?
No, this is in the
is-
South, somewhere in the
somewhere.
South, man.
What the
but it's an old clip.
It's
We'll have it
wicked.
up there.
Yeah.
It's an old clip.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying
Yeah.
is, what do you feel should be done about these home invasions and home protection? You know what I'm saying? Well, some of these people don't want to practice, armed security. Some people just, are against that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And with all these people going on, doing this crazy stuff, the pandemic and post-pandemic and pre-pandemic and all that, you know what I'm saying? How do y'all feel about this home invasion stuff, man? These crazy-ass motherfuckers going in homes.
I feel like we got to follow this nigga Derek Grace, too.
That's my nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Derek Grace. Because, his whole family, bro, unload, you know what I'm saying? Take the gun apart,
The kids,
everything, put it back
daughters,
together,
sons.
blindfold everybody.
Nigga shooting big shit too.
So,
nigga.
you know what I'm saying? That means that if that would have happened to, let's say our families were educated on that, something happened to one of our families, our daughter would have put 6 shots in his chest versus
she know
the
how to
dad.
I've never heard of Derek Grace, man.
Yeah, shout out to
him out,
Derek
bro.
Grace, man.
He got
But
books and shit.
For real?
He be trying to
Whole
he be
board
trying to teach,
games,
black
everything.
That's the one with the,
Seminar.
with the tattoos on his face?
Yep,
Yeah.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and reach out to him, man. Thank
Yeah.
you for
I
that.
got you.
I
Yeah.
never reached. I never really, indulged in his content,
Right.
but I did see it. It has came across my stuff. So yeah, man, we definitely want to promote that.
I put him on a skit. It's a little skit I took from something he was saying in the interview. That shit on my album.
Okay.
Highly flavored. You feel me? It's on there. You feel me? But yeah, man.
That's cool. That's
he be
cool.
doing this shit. I agree with L though. Like it's just you gotta. The climate is getting worse. The world is getting worse. Prices is going up. As you can see, you go to the grocery market, food is going up. Everything is going up
every day.
And these jobs don't give a shit about nobody. You feel me? The streets ain't shit. So times is gonna get harder. You're gonna see more and more crime. So do what you need to do to protect your family and your household. Like whether it's cameras, security systems, weapons, whatever you need to do. Because I mean,
training.
It's gonna be you before it's me for sure. It's gonna be you before it's me.
Every
that's
time.
On God,
For real,
nigga.
look,
That's on my life.
You gotta have these ring cameras up. You gotta have these preventative measures, and like they said, teach these kids to go out there and know how to utilize it. So, unfortunately, you might have to show them where it is sometime. Hey man, if something happened, tell me where it's at. Do this, do that, because we can't fall victim to that, man. It's been happening before, and now, like you said, the pandemic, and it's to the end of the times. Believe it or not, wherever you come from, whatever you believe, stuff is getting crazier.
Exactly.
So in order for us to protect our most prized possession, which is our family, as a man, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do.
How do y'all feel about that? Let me ask that. Like, do you feel like children should be trained with weapon training or combat training early? Like, I showed both my kids how to use my gun, how to hold it, how to do it like that. You feel me? This is my handgun so far, but yeah, like as they get older, I'm gonna show them more and more shit. But yeah, I would hate to be in that position and I'm not there, God forbid. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of town or something, and then my daughter can't defend herself, or et cetera, et cetera.
So with this one, sorry to cut you off. The girl said, when it happened, the dude came in her window. Maybe he knew that, you know what I'm saying, there was a girl in that window or whatever the case may be. But he was in her room. She knew that it was somebody that she didn't know. She got under the clothes. She cut the phone off. Under the blanket, I'm sorry. She cut the phone low, text her mama, boom, 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 this is happening, boom, boom, boom. And then the parents came in. The dad came in and said, hey, boom, 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 hey, no. And I guess he did something else. He was bucket naked. You know what I'm saying? And he tom, 6 times. Right. Hey, so I do agree with letting our kids know these preventative measures. Now everybody's so lackadaisical. You think the worst thing against your family is COVID. Well, actually, you got crazy ass people that's out here, depending on where you live.
Exactly.
They looking at your kids, looking at your daughters, looking at your son, looking at what you buying, coming in and out the house.
All of that.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta you gotta be proactive, and you gotta take preventative measures. Make sure, like my cousin, he got extra stuff around. He got wood. When this pandemic happened, he went apocalyptic. Apocalyptic. Whatever you want to say. He went crazy. He went and got wood so they could protect the windows with this way, because he knows that in certain places and in certain areas and in certain times of world crisis.
Shout out to my nigga Dre, man. For real. That's my dog.
He know during certain times of work, and he had me on it too. Hey, bro, get you this. Get you all these rice. Get you all this stuff. And put this to the side. And he showed me a lot. You know what I'm saying, on how to build this booth and stuff around here and how this, but when it comes down to it, this is my cousin, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my cousin and my uncle, but anyway, these are traits, characteristics, and measures, preventative measures that we all need to take to protect ourselves.
I dig it.
And also have a little certain drills with the kids. I'll be asking my kids crazy ass questions. What you gonna do if somebody snatch you in the mall? What? Yeah. Like, what you gonna do if somebody snatch you in the mall and I'm over here? I'm gonna yell as loud as I can. Okay, and then what else? I'm gonna bite their mouth. I'm gonna bite their fingers. I'm gonna kick. I'm gonna do like my other son. I'm gonna sock him in the nuts. I'm gonna do this. Man, nigga, you the youngest one. Okay, but I'm just saying. So these are questions and these are things that we have to ask, because guess what? We prize possessions. So why not our kids be prized possessions? Of course they're prized possessions. They're taking kidneys. They're taking lips, noses, eyes, and hearts and everything, and harvesting and putting them wherever you want to. So. Yeah, we got to be on our kids, man.
Man, all of that.
I hate to end on a dark note. Message. Speaking of messages, man, y'all know how we go, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. Give me a tip for the new fathers, man. A point of advice, a point of something to give these new fathers. He just had a baby today. He was at Long Beach Memorial. You know what I'm saying? The baby is here. His car is smoking. Or he was at Martin Luther King. He was at Kaiser Permanente. Cedar Sinai.
All of that.
You don't want to be there.
He was wherever.
Motherfucking baby might not make it. No, I'm just playing, y'all. That was back when I was back in there. It was real bad. But now you feel me? if you just had a baby, like shit, this is like my 4th time answering this question. So nah, just be there. We always say that, you feel me? But like try to be there because it's good in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? But people change. The baby gonna change, you know what I'm saying? Like the addition to your family is gonna make you and the mother have to adjust differently to this new life. Before it was just y'all two having romance or whatever if you don't got no prior kids. But if this your first time having a kid, just cherish it because it go by fast too, you know what I'm saying? The time go by real fast.
It does.
I remember holding my daughter. I stayed in the hospital the entire time. I didn't leave, you feel me, for like 2 days. My nigga now, like, she's a big ass teenager on her phone all day. Just you feel me?
Don't even talk to you.
Yeah, straight up. But she go to a smart school and shit. She go to like a charter school and she's a good kid. She ain't really into like dance, like TikTok and all that type of shit. She draw and she's like artistic. And I'd rather her be that way than to be, you know what I'm saying, trying to just be fast and out of pocket and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I dig it.
I hear you. What you got else?
All right, so look, this is where it's at. I'm gonna look at this camera. Life insurance. Make sure you get yourself some life insurance for you and whoever that you need to, because you just never know what might happen to you or your loved ones. God forbid. However, though, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to prepare you for the worst. I'm trying to prepare you for the best. Get you some life insurance.
Hey, that was a good one. Life insurance. We don't really talk about that.
That's game.
That's real game. I'm gonna give you hats off for that one. Mine is since we're talking about protection, protect your kids, man.
Yeah.
Teach them as soon as possible to have these outdoor skills.
Right.
You never know what they're gonna need. You never know what they're gonna want. You never know what they'll inquire, and you never know what they'll lack in this world. Mainly money or whatever the resources they have. So make sure if they're living in a certain area, these kids know how to fish, they know how to dish, they know how to create something, they know how to build something, they know how to use a screwdriver, they know how to use a drill, they know how to do this. You know what I'm saying? Make sure as a father, you know what I'm saying, because that's who we're talking to, make sure y'all keep these kids well adapted to what might happen. You know what I'm saying? And everything. That's it. That's protection. That's real protection. That's what we're really here to do.
Yes,
so,
sir.
You know what I'm saying? All these damn phones, put that phone up. You know what I'm saying? Take the phone up, teach them how to do something, and teach them how to. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think. You know what I'm saying? That's my take, and I appreciate y'all. Those are some good tips, man. Happy New Year. You know what I'm saying? We just had
Happy
that
New Year for sure.
And you know what's happening, everybody. Y'all enjoy yourself. Anything else? Any shout outs y'all got before we slide?
Swan, Fathers from the Hood Radio. Make sure you tune in.
Hello.
Mr. L. Cortez, Mr. LMC, Just Banz, Dan Black. We in the building. Shout out to the Patreon. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, put up that algorithm for your boys. Let's go.
What you got, Banz? You got any shout outs?
Man, look out for Highly Flavored. It's about to be up any day now, you feel me? So, shout out to my boys, man, for having me, man. It's always love, you know. I always soak up all the game that y'all give me, man, and bounce off great ideas, you feel me? And we going up just like that, 23. Let's go.
Man,
yes, sir. All I got to say is, man, stay tuned. We appreciate y'all for tuning in, bro. And we promise that this year we're going to get into a whole lot of stuff, man. That's going to make sure we spread this narrative. We appreciate everybody's support. We love y'all. Shout out to Fathers from the Hood Radio. Go tune in. Go to fathersfromthehood.com and go ahead to the radio section. Tell me what you think. Leave some comments. Fill out the contact form. But we love y'all, and y'all keep being great fathers to them kids. Yes, sir.